And launching the after lunch game dev and Belch festival. We do a Facebook feed on this one as well. Testing out more of Zone 2. It's funny because through playtesting, discovering some stuff that works versus doesn't. Huh. I think I gotta make that dude's cowl a little bit bigger. Or maybe it just needs to... Why in the hell is it all the way down there? We gotta probably scale it up a little bit. Oh, good. That's exactly what I was hoping it would do. All these get effing reset again. No, they didn't. All right, let's see if it actually sticks with it. Let's give it a go then. Current camera, viewport. Alright, let's take a look. First thing I want to do is see how it looks in a little bit better lighting. While trying desperately. Huh. Alright, I'll deal with that later. Check out this stream real quick. I want to show you something. I know why it is, I just don't remember if we fixed it or if we just ignored it last time. Or if you don't want to change streams, come take a look at this. It's the magical disappearing blood. Static light, stationary light. Static light, or sorry, movable light. It's a decal.
You don't.
I don't remember if we had fixed it before or just ignored it.
I think we fixed it.
Shit. Nope, that little bastard's over there. But that's not what I wanted to look at. I want to see.
Can't really remember that.
Alright, so adding that as a component doesn't stay with the skeletal mesh unless there's something else I have to check on it. Like, do I need to simulate physics or anything on it? The hood?
What's up?
So when I added the hood as a component onto the scum, it just stays there. It doesn't stick with him.
Oh, when you dragged it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember. I'll take it.
Or if you can add it to the blueprint as an extra component in there, I can just leave it empty if I don't want anything in it.
Yep.
want that guy to be bearded. Alright, so there's one. That's not creepy at all. I put a hood instead of a face. What would it look like if he didn't have a head at all? You can see inside of him. Actually, I don't want him to be bearded. I want him to be bald. His torso. Could be that. There's two. You can be this, but we're going to change your legs out to be that. And you can have a hood.
Maybe it made me just simulate physics on the head. That may be why it wasn't going with the rest.
I'm discovering that whoever modeled one of the hats.
Maybe not. It doesn't look like you should, because it looks like the rest of the hats don't have effect.
Yeah. Let me see what happens if I just add it to the blueprint.
Oh, it's because it's set master mode. Oh. I don't know. It may be because I use set master modes. Maybe you just have to do that for the other part as well.
Oh, I can't use the skirt either.
So what?
I can't use the skirt because it's got no legs.
Those are head-on pieces. You're supposed to.
Yeah, I gotcha. If you could give me a head add-on and a body add-on, that'd be great. Because I could do it without a head or legs.
Drag the legless guy.
All right, I think that's all of them.
All right. I'm going to commit these UI changes and then we'll look better. Still a little bit to go, but there's a lot of fixes in this.
Oh, good. Our Epic contact just is giving me a warm intro over to APR firm.
Excellent.
Today's been a good day so far. Why would I say that?
Yep, now your computer's going to blow up.
Time for me to get fogged.
Start sparking and then like catch on fire the next month. All right, so what am I doing next?
You want to?
No, which UI, which is
No.
fighting that next.
It's like,
That's what I was going to do to get the option or sort it out.
oh, I still got to find that goddamn floating rock. I saw it while I was running around, and I don't remember where I was. What the shit is that draw distance set to? Huh. Well, I figured it out, and it was an easy fix. So there are multiple kinds of decals. In order to have, and so this is not the default one because it adds frame rate cost, but you have to change it to a debuffer decal instead of deferred.
Yep.
And I just applied it to the master decal, and so it looks like it popped into all of them now, which will actually make it look really cool because I don't even know how many of those it would have been I didn't see while flying around. Oh, that makes it way easier to, because it actually shows up. Alright. cool. Hooray! I can close that out. Alright, I'm going to do a preview bake. See what I'm going to do. So I'll just make it faster for iteration.
Fabric of society, and this fabric doesn't.
Oh, I'm a big old dummy. Though I want to see something. Let me know when you commit the Get Good widget so I can pop those other orders in.
I think I already committed it.
Oh, even better.
Oh, man.
And we'll see how many computers on the Swarm Windows restarted last night or over the weekend. Gee, shit, what I need to do is see if Windows restarted the game server. Hey, AMR. Yes, I'm here. Give me the 2 seconds I walk away to go check on our server. Dry sinuses from all the cold, dry air and the forced furnace air. Don't look at me while I blow my nose. Doing a quick light bake. If you're still there, AMR. Missed you, buddy. That's too funny. The 1 minute I was away from my desk is when I get somebody to come talk to me. How are you doing? Happy holidays? I'm doing all right. Paul and I have had a pretty decent day today. He's been mindlessly fixing widget buttons, and I am actually pretty stoked because level 1 is pretty much completely in the can from design and play elements and story elements, and I'm polishing up stage 2 to have people test that, and while they're testing that, I'm going to be finishing up stage 3. So everything's coming along. We had a little bit of a windfall with cash situation today. A little bit of a tax refund that was of a significant amount, and that's nice. So we'll get to be paid for the holidays. Oh my gosh. I just want to cut my nose off during the winter seasons. Just chop, 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 chop. Everything just feels so dry. Pounding out a quick light bake. How about you, Amar? How is your, is it a holiday over? You said you were in Egypt, didn't you? I thought you said Egypt. Cairo? Where were you from? Tell Paul to use headphones. He doesn't ever say anything on stream. And then when he does, he's just talking shit to me. He's watching one of his favorite Overwatch streamers that he oftentimes plays with. If you have questions specifically for Paul, I can be like, Paul! Here, while the light bake continues to happen, I'll entertain you by making my eyebrows dance. You fried your motherboard while playing Rainbow Six Siege? How'd you do that? Kind of sounds like you had a poopy power supply, maybe. It's not holidays for you. Exams start on December 24th. Oof. Or as you non-Americans say, 24 December. Oh, and just in case you're wondering, because I don't know what news filters to your part of the world, it is as shitty in the U.S. right now as it seems on the news. We have an insane Cheeto for president. We have a Senate that supports child molestation, so it doesn't have to lose a seat in a vote. Apparently all men are to be banned from all things everywhere. And, although I guess the new Star Wars is pretty decent. I've heard some good things about that. Yeah, you're not really shocked, are you? It just seems like the whole world is, like, on fire right now. I mean, like, everything in the EU, from Brexit to the millions of transient refugees, the Middle East and everybody being killed in every country over there. I mean, North Korea, well, they are just crazy as usual. China, I just read that they did a whole bunch of public executions on Friday. Like, is this really the world we live in? I thought we were supposed to be, like, enlightened and educated. I guess I just don't understand how it can be so bad. But what the hell do I know? You got any here at university, AMR? Do you go visit your family often? Do you live with your family still? Oh, you're trying to typing on your phone? I gotcha. My light bake's almost done. And it's so much fun. Light bake here, light bake there. Light bake everywhere. There's headphones. Headphones work just fine. For Christmas, I get you a pair of those noise canceling ones.
You know, when I brought my headphones in from home, it's like, oh, I can't hear anyone anymore. They're great.
I just read about some really good ones too. I don't remember which model they were, but apparently the reviewer was like shocked at how well they canceled ambient sound.
The ones I have aren't noise canceling, but they're closed here, so
Real good at it.
it muffles. Everything's quiet. Oh.
I think I might be being dumped today. There's that. The girl I've been seeing for the last almost 4 months hasn't messaged me much in the last 3 days, like at all. I'm pretty sure I know where that's leading. I'm kind of bummed out about it. I'm sorry to hear that, AMR.
Let's see what else. Let's see what it is.
Give your mom an extra big hug from all of
right
us. The lighting build complete. Let me guess, it's compiling shaders on a different window, isn't it? Yep. Thanks, Unreal. I'm glad you hide all of the menus behind every other window.
Oh.
You guys cannot currently see this, but it says importing static lighting and encoding textures. Dad passed away when you were 10. I am sorry to hear that. My dad's still around. Actually, I've got 3 of my 4 original grandparents still, too. Both my mom and dad, brother and sister. It's funny because there's a girl I was seeing 2 years ago who doesn't have any grandparents. Doing an in-game event for Christmas? Nah, we're not going to ship this till February. I pushed the ship date to February 14th, Valentine's Day, because I want to use that as a part of the marketing. Kind of like how Deadpool did it. Which you can't see right now because it's on a different monitor, since Unreal is goofy like that. Is whoops, grabbed the wrong window. Here, we'll grab this. What? Oh my god, that is not at all what I wanted. It's done already anyway. Lighting results! Sweet. No overlap. It's exactly what we like seeing. So did you cut or bought your own Christmas tree? I actually don't have a Christmas tree up. Hey, Lamprex. we're getting ready. We're getting closer to shipping. As I was mentioning just a minute or two earlier, oops, god damn it. Go away, Anna. I'm pushing this to February for a ship date to give Paul and I a little bit more time to polish it, because actually this little nugget of a game has grown on us quite a bit. I heard back from Microsoft today. We're trying to push through, although we'd still be self-publishing, they would be giving us some assistance to getting in the front of the Xbox One dashboard, which would be cool. Heard back from Epic, and they're getting us in contact with a PR firm that has worked with some of the industry's biggest game companies, but are very indie-friendly apparently. And although looking at the list of the games they have worked on, I wouldn't necessarily call them indies, but at one point they were. Like, Riot was an indie. You know, League of Legends wasn't always the $1 billion. Hey Mario, how you doing? And AMR, I think I cut myself off there. I do not really celebrate Christmas or any holiday that matter other than Halloween. I'm a big fan of Halloween. So I do have a Christmas tree about this big, and it is plastic with lights already built into it. That is for my little girl, and it has some ornaments already attached to it. And I kind of set that on the floor. Her mom does a big deal for Christmas, and so I figure that's good enough. Take one down, pass it around. 99 bottles of beer on the wall. Oh, Paul, I think I'm ready to test this with NPCs. Although I probably need to put a... Huh.
What's up?
I bet I just haven't built the paths. I'm about ready to test stage 2 with NPCs! Mario on mixers doing good. You don't decorate the outside, but your mom explodes the inside? Yeah. Screw all that stuff on the outside. Because, like, it's cold outside. I don't want to have my fingers outside of gloves. Shit, I hate being cold. Neat. Just heard back from Epic. Introduction has been sent, so that is nice. See if we can't pull out of the tailspin that this development has been in.
You play for Type War. Just make it Battle Royale.
Why not, dude? Alright, now it's time to see. Oh, I gotta see if they actually stream in. That's probably why. I bet I didn't stream in the NPCs. I did not. Oh shit, that's why. You know what? But it doesn't matter. You can do these as always loaded. So this is just my test zone. Kristen! How are the talking bodies coming? I don't gotta decorate, not shit, Kristen. The bodies are coming along just fine. Doing a little bit of polish, that way you can tell which is which. I'm going to try and actually, right now, beat stage 2 with NPCs. You guys went out driving around when I was a kid to check. So did I, but I'm just not going to. Emma's mother does that. That's good enough. Alrighty. Oops, get back over there. Get back over there. Alright, we're going to give this a whirl ski. This is Scott is going to attempt to beat stage 2 with NPCs. Take 1. Imagine this would be nothing but success. You used to love in the back of a country sub and still put up lights. Kristen, that sounds a little bit kinky. I don't know what you're doing there. Love in the back of a country sub? Are you the country dom? All right. Here we go. All right. Means I'm going to have to change something. World outliner. Where are you at? Alright, you need to go way over there. And I need to stick you in here. Alrighty. Go away, World Outliner. Nobody wants you. Come on over here, World Settings. Oh, I see why. Main game mode BP. And just for giggles, let's see what happens. Huh. That's not what I was expecting to happen. Paul?
What's up?
I need to be able to test the second stage with the UI. But I can't because it's starting me in the VR room. I wonder if I have to do it the other way. Alright, maybe. Let's see if I have to do it the other way.
Yeah, with a different level and the new UI, right now it's only loading in the demo. Like it's won't load you, like you won't be able to continue to the main level at the moment because it's set up for the demo.
I suppose I could just beat the first level and have it teleport me over to the second one.
Or if you go into the what's it called? Pre-game UI widget, and you click on the continue button, scroll down and click on view on click base.
Wait. Alright, so I'm here, and then...
Okay, now go to the right on the details.
What do you want me to
click on the button, the new game button, or continue button. And scroll down, and click view, and yep, right there. And you'll see it. Oh, yours already says Dreampipe Master.
I don't think I've updated sensors.
Okay. Then, yeah, no.
No, I should be okay to test then.
Yep. Yeah, beat the first level, get to the second level.
It's going to be rough to test that way, though, having to beat everyone.
I mean, otherwise you could just start in the level. Otherwise you could just move the gate circle.
Yeah. Can do. Jalon Prick says, hi, Paul. What happened to AMR? He comes and goes. Kate looks like 11 without her hair spawned in. Yeah, I can see why you'd think that. You Grinches should be enjoying all this rain, no white Christmas. Yeah, it says, you know, when I was looking at the weather this morning, it says it's going to be 50 on Sunday, Christmas Eve. Look at this. 47 on Friday. Oh, they changed it again. What's the saying? If you don't like the weather in Michigan, wait a minute, it'll change. Alright. Alright, what levels are open? Stop compiling shaders. Oh, that's so nice too. And the decals I can now see in unlit view mode, whereas before I couldn't see any of them in unlit for the blood. That gives me a way better idea of where my blood is. Blood. Blood, blood, blood. Blood. Blood, blood. Oh, blood. No? Nobody else is just going to giggle at that with me? Blood, 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 blood. Oh.
Did you lose?
Jalamprex was just asking for you, AMR. We've all missed you. Scott especially, because Scott needs a constant, steady stream of positive reinforcement. No, I did not lose yet, but I gotta move the cake start over here. Where's my world outliner? Oh, I did put it there. All right. Default player start. Let's do this. No, I did not lose yet. But, oh shoot! I bet I gotta put that pin back in. Now, what the hell did you do now, Scott?
What did you do?
Keep starting me in the VR room. Let me see if that was from something that I did. All right. Let's do this. No, I know what the echo's from. Okay, it'll be gone now. Now this is a test to see if the blood works. Oh shoot, I gotta rearrange the skull and the blood icons on the left. Bloop. Alrighty. Okay. Oh, good. That is not... So the blood pickups, blood tool pickups are not, in fact, functioning. They're just given the white boxes on the floor. Wasn't it because they weren't in persistent or something like that?
Oh, what's up?
So, like, if you look on our stream, no, the audio, the echo was because of something I had done in Twitch. Those are the blood pool pickups.
Maybe they have to be in a specific sub-level.
They do show up in editor. Let me see which sub-level they're in. I forget. How do I tell which level they're in?
That's like growth that you get players.
Drain pipe to background. They are. I'm going to move them to persistent just to see if it fixes it.
How did that? Basically, that and the floor, I was thinking probably should be the same sub-level.
Those are in the same sub-level as the floor.
Try persistent. Otherwise, I can see maybe it was broken at the gameplay or something. Maybe something got moved or changed.
Alright, I'm going to move just this one into persistent and see what happens. Oh, anyway, the echo on the stream was because last night I read that Twitch has silently put in some methods to stop view boosting, and that is if you have your stream, or if you're watching somebody and you've muted their stream, but it's still on the tab, then it counts as a view. But if you've muted their stream in browser and switch to a different tab, then it no longer counts it as a view. That's what it was, Paul. If I stick it in persistent, it shows up. That's odd. I can't pick it up, though, but at least it's there.
Yeah, there have been a lot of changes since that was originally. Probably just just because you're not. Remember, we got rid of it. Before you had to pick up everything. That's why it still has those checks.
Anything I can do, or you gotta pop that into the BP? That is the next part of level testing that I need to, because I completely forgot that for this level I get to stun the specs and the hoods.
How long? The stun should be a decent amount, like decent.
I'd say like 3 to 5 seconds, somewhere in there.
Like right now, it's better just be better because you're light and you can stun. Usually stun. Oh yeah, 5 seconds. I'd say 5 seconds probably.
We'll know after we
I was
test
thinking
it.
it should be long enough so you can
Yeah, yeah. I wonder if I can jump over this, Larry. I can. Come here, you. Alright. Well then, until you get that. Damn it! Too spooky for me. Alright, well then I'm going to take that out of persistent and stick it back in the right sub-level. La 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 la. Another body for the floor. Yup. Every time you fail, it turns into another zombie. Alright, so then while Paul's doing that, I'm going to do a little bit more set dressing and some story elements. I sound like Arnold. Get to the chopper. Alright, we're going to stick a story element in here. Paul's adding that in as well. The bodies are going to talk and sob when you drag them. He's just going to add an audio cue spot, and then I'm going to make the audio cues. Yours, I did try Jalamprex a couple of times to clean up, but I can't get rid of the audio buzz, and it just doesn't sound right. Ugh. Story elements, yeah. You didn't know that, Kristen? I put a bunch in the newest build. That was like the final bit of polish that I did on the first zone. I'll show you. Drain pipe 1 background. Drain pipe 1 lighting. Where is it? There it is. Whee! So Kristen, scattered throughout the levels now are these, oh hell, I might as well just, world settings. Hey, do you know what world star means? I've heard people say that before, but I have no idea what that means. Not just the wall, Kristen, but scattered throughout. Oh, crud. I didn't want to do that. Scattered throughout are now these pickups that you can read part of the story. And then shit on the wall everywhere. Scratchings and whatnot. Just scared to poop out of myself again. Wait, is my stream all laggy right now? Did it get out of sync again? Shoot, let me take a look. Shoot, let me take a look. Shoot, let me take a look. I bet it's from doing the light bake. I bet this stream is out of sync with the audio. I try never to do those. I wonder if I disconnect, reconnect real quick. I want to give it a try. Don't you guys go anywhere. I'm going to give this a test and see how it goes. I'm going to give this a test and see how it goes. Huh. It is still really badly out of sync. Alright, I think it's going to have to be out of sync for today for a little bit. Yeah, it's XSplit. It gets all wonky like this on me. System sound, default microphone, apply. Alright, I don't know if that's going to fix it or not. Hey, Nick! How you doing? My audio is a little bit laggy, but it's fine. Just pretend like I'm a badly dubbed 1970s kung fu movie. Adding in some extra elements. Story elements. We upped the difficulty a little bit for Nightmare. The specs now run significantly faster. I'm master of belly talking. I don't even know what that means, but I like the way it sounds. There are now pickups that you can read about some stuff to give you more of an idea of what's going on. Stuff scratched on the walls. Blah, blah, blah. Up the difficulty just for Nightmare mode. I added an extra spec to the first level. And they run faster now in Nightmare than they did. I don't think the running faster was implemented when you had played it. I don't know what belly talking is, but I like the sound of it. What was your suggestion, Nick? I don't remember it. Where the hell did my other level go? How did I lose an entire level? Oh, I see, because I had it in lit. Oh yeah, one Larry on the ceiling. Actually, Nick, I do like that, and I'm probably going to be using it in stage 3, just not in stage 1. Nick, you probably don't have. Have you ever been in to see how big stage 3 is? I don't remember if you've seen that level. Why is this called Belch Festival? Oh, the Destroyer, because typically after lunch I belch all of the time because of indigestion and too much coffee. Today I haven't had any coffee after lunch. So I haven't been belching. So I apologize for not belching. I will pour myself some coffee. Yeah, we have some plans for ceiling, Larry. Yeah, stage 3 is massive, massive. Stage 2, I've almost got ready for you to test, Nick. I'm very excited. It is a minimum of about 25 minutes to beat. Yeah, I can belch on command. I mean, you know, been able to do that since grade school. Oh, that one got stuck. Hang on. Poor Paul.
I'm just trying to figure. I'm like out of it right now, and just trying to figure out this one last little thing. That's not quite working.
But yeah, normally I belch all of the time during the stream unintentionally, and so I figured I'd just own up to it. Minimum of about 16 to 18 minutes if you do it right. What is this game? It is a jump scare horror game with objective solving puzzles. It's kind of like Outlast plus Alien Isolation plus Dark Souls. I mean, it's punishingly difficult and brutal and makes you poop yourself. I always wear diapers when I play test it. Nick, real quick, Nick, you haven't seen level 3. All right, I'm going to show you. So level 2 is about double the size of level 1. And we've added some physics dangling zombies, which is pretty exciting. The objective is slightly different. And now I'll show you stage 3. I'm not going to show you what stage 2 looks like. Here. It is an impressively good jump scare game. It's worked out to be way better than Paul and I were expecting. It is kind of Pokemon evolved into this really greater beast of pooping. We're very, very pleased with it. And one of the things that's really worked out real well for us is the simplicity of the design and controls. Oh, there we go. That one came out. Oh.
You're just gonna throw up on stream.
God damn, that one tasted awful. Where the hell's my ground at? Oh, that's right. We got rid of, not got rid of it, but we trimmed it. So, this is going to be laggy as I'll get out, Nick, because I have not baked the lights on it, but I'm going to give you a real quick fly-through of stage 3. So stage 3, you're going to wake up or teleport to here. And I may have to do it as unlit. So, and in this one, you now have 3 pickups. You absorb blood, which stuns or knocks back. You pick up skulls, human skulls, which give you a stun power. And this is the first section. The challenge I'm not going to give away, but you have to figure out how to get out of the first section. And on top of that, we've added new and improved Larrys. These Larrys get up and follow you. So you're going to get through to the next checkpoint. And there are 8 checkpoints to this one, I believe. Again, you're going to have to figure out what the puzzle is. to get through to the next zone where you're going to be chased by some NPCs. This one is really more of a hide-and-go-seek level. And then you're going to get into, which is not quite done yet. This was when I was working on when I pivoted back over to polish. And this one is the lever trap maze, where you're going to find a bunch of pipe fittings that you have to turn in order to open and close different parts to this maze. I'm not going to show you it lit, just because I don't want you seeing that part. Oops, I think I flew over to the wrong direction. Oh, please. So that's going to be the lever trap maze. God damn it, I got lost in my own maze. Then that takes you to Paul's Murder Town. And in Paul's Murder Town, you have to find the safe route while solving an objective. That takes you over. There are 3 ways to get in. And this will take you into the murder maze where the spider is hunting you. And you've got to find the correct way through. Then that takes you over to Pump Town. And Pump Town is where you have to actually face off against Annalinia. And figure out what you have to do to beat her there. Yep, murder maze with the spider that hunts you down. I don't know if the spider's in there right now. Spider! All the while, the new Larrys get up and slowly walk after you the whole time. Where you have to avoid the jump scare Larrys, the hanging Larrys, the Specs, and now the Hoods. Possibly the Psychers. I haven't put them in yet. I don't know how I feel about them. I haven't had a chance to test them out. Oh man, I forgot I didn't finish off Spike Town yet. But anyway, that's what Paul and I are polishing up over the next 2.5 months to launch on Valentine's Day. However, Nick, you lucky son of a bitch, get to play it earlier, because since you are actually super good at these games, I'm going to have you be my official tester. Yay! Here, I'll show you, give you an idea. Go away, details. So each one of these,
it didn't take him like an hour and a half to beat it on new mode.
I think Nick was able to get through it in like,
That was like, it was at least an hour and a half, I think.
yeah, a decent amount of time. Oh wait, is this Scottish, Nick?
Hmm.
Is Nick 4392992 Scottish, Nick? Red hair? Are you a ginger, Nick? Maybe I have the wrong person. Either way, I'll have you test it too.
He was the one who...
Who am I thinking of?
I don't know who you're thinking
Belgian? Alright, Nick, was still I want you to test it. But stage 1...
I know you said there was someone who beat it really quickly.
Well, that was Inferno Gaming X. That's right. Nick. One of them beat it in 35 minutes.
I don't know who that was. I don't think I saw that one.
Yeah, that was the one I'm thinking of. He's the red guy, so that's not you. Oh, damn it, Nick. I'm going to have to figure out which one you are again. I'm so sorry.
He was the one who was helping us with... he was on the IGTV people.
Oh, yeah. Well, so the very first stage that you played is about the size of just this area here that I'm highlighting. Yes. I remember, Nick. I apologize. We've had so many people come in and play, and I am the worst at names. Just the worst. So yeah, the last section itself, you're looking at...
I stand up and walk around the office a couple times. I've literally been sitting here staring at this for the last, 20 minutes. I haven't even done it.
Yes, there are going to be checkpoints for this, so that way you don't have to restart from the very beginning all the way. No, Jalamprex, it ain't so. Yeah, there's going to be a checkpoint between 1 and 3. So checkpoint, so that's where you start. First checkpoint's going to be here.
I think we need a variety of testers for the rest as well.
Oh yeah, well
So
we've got a decent variety.
Yeah, so we can get people that are really good, see how long it takes them. People who are not so good, see how long it takes them. People who are terrible, see how long until they rage quit.
Here, let me get you the... This is our YouTube. Oh. Yeah, so actually I'm going to close that bad boy out and head back on over to the second zone, which I'm going to keep set dressing for a little bit until Paul gets in the blood pickups, because I can't really test the actual playthrough. Yeah, when streaming, you read chat and you kind of get distracted and get jumped up on. I know how it goes. Kind of makes me laugh a little bit. You know what? This feels like a good time to actually implement that. Where'd my details window go? Come here, details. Does kill. I think I'm going to introduce the hanging kill zombies in stage 2 instead of stage 3. Not very many of them, but just a few. Gotta throw a few more kills in there. I found the original clue I had put in this level to test it out. Great clue! ASDF, ASD. Hello. Oh, love it. Love it, love it, love it. And we've been slowly evolving into a testing community. Dude, I love it. It's great testing. It's made the game be a way better product. Watching other people be able to play it. Yeah, and I gotta find out if the specs actually go through the bodies. I gotta get one to chase me. What do I do with those doors? Oh, nice, dude. Well, I hope you get raided while playing this. I would love the shit out of that. Does that have the top part to it? Sure does. What's up? Okay. Dang it. Not at all what I wanted to do. Oh, let's see. Guns? It's just a prop. No, you can't fight back. See, you'll notice this gentleman here has been recording the days he's been stuck in here. And you'll notice that he made a little bit of a mess on the wall. Where is his face? It's right there. Oh, I'm gonna put an emissive on that.
Alright, it's another commit. Oh, that's what I'm doing next. I'm gonna fix the blood pickup.
Thank you.
After that's fixed, I'm gonna head back to the house, do the tests and stuff there, because
We'll just have to get some VR equipment in here. How many stripes are on that? The days? Never really counted them. Dooba-dooba-dooba-dooba-doo. Text render room. Jesus, Nick, I have not counted them. But holy shit, that's really amazing of you. Here, if you want, you can screenshot this.
How many days? Counting how many days?
Yeah, that I put on the, of hash marks I put on the wall for this poor dude. 600 days, he says.
Sucks to be him.
Man, but you know, if you stay alive that long, 2 years.
I see you have the bug pool checked out.
Uh,
That's probably from that last time that you checked out all those things.
Could be, yeah. There's nothing that I've done to it. And if there was anything, it would have just been something with the decal, so. Props to him for staying that long, though. Wait. Where's the blood splatter for that one? Dang it. There it is. Does he eat the rats? He eats the zombies. He eats the Larrys. There we go. That gives me a better idea. There are multiple ways to discover it. The notes and then the stuff that is written on the walls. I don't think either of those things were in when you had played, Nick. You get a, yeah, hang on. I'll give you a clear shot. Oh, which one of those? Just another. Oh. All right. There you go. You probably can't see it because of my big fat head in the way on Restream. Hang on. Let me... think that should... "2.5 years? Man, that sucked."
All right. All right. Blood is now committed.
Badass.
I'll have to test it, but it worked on my test space now.
Kreegasm 100? I don't know what that means, Nick.
Oh man. All right.
Oh, I gotcha. Well, thank you for the biddies. You don't have to do that for us, though. Keep your bits for other streamers. We accepted affiliate just because we thought it was going to be more useful than it has been, since now pretty much everyone is an affiliate. I think we had accepted the affiliate terms, or we'd qualified for it like a week or two before they pretty much gave it to everybody. So we're all super excited, and then we're like, oh, now everyone is. Wah, wah.
All right. I'm heading out. I'm back on when I get home.
Right. I'm going to pull the blood and then see if I can beat the level. And if it's too easy, I don't know why. Anytime I do anything with instanced foliage tool, it makes me resave the meshes as instance meshes. Mesh is.
Mesh is.
No, I'm out of soda. Yeah, we tried partnering with Twitch as like a company and all that kind of stuff, and they've pretty much just ignored every email I have ever sent. I was guaranteed that they were going to contact me with a business development person no later than 3 weeks ago. Wah wah. Guess we're too small and insignificant. Opening it back up. Come on, engine. Open it up, buddy. You can do it. Oh, Lord Almighty. So much of game development is fighting with the tools. I changed all this. Alrighty, we're gonna give it a whirlski. Where is my Kate at? Alrighty. Default player start. Let's go. Let's see if the blood works. Nope, it does not. That is not what I was trying to do. I wonder where that's going to take me to. I'll give that a minute, see what it's doing. Alright, I'm going to be right back up, and I will be right back. Oh, it would appear that I have fallen through the universe. I kind of suspected that would happen. Because it did not load in. English is your second language? You did mention that, Nick. Oh, I suppose I'm here. Oh, nice warm cup of coffee. Warm my belly up. Alright, the blood pickups are still not working. There it is. Alright. I found what I needed to find from earlier. Where the hell is it? No wonder I couldn't see it. Because it's in the air. Why didn't that get rid of that? Just get rid of him. One and done. Call it a day. Oh, I see why, because... Well, the rocks in the instance... Oh well. Okay, so the blood pool pickups do work when in persistent. Do work as intended when in persistent. And that reminds me. Alright, I'm going to fix a couple of minor things while I'm thinking about it. Paul may have checked the Get Good widget back in, which I'm pretty sure he did. Graph. Fuck was it I was supposed to click on? Textures. There we go. Need 2 more of those. All right. Man, I must have been drunk when I named those. All right, so UI pickups 2, UI sanity 1, UI pickups 2, UI pickup 2, actually, you know what? I'm just going to clear all of them. Make it easier on myself. go. That has been updated. It got cold down here. I don't know if anybody's even watching anymore. I think it might just be me. Cold Monday. That's weird, it's not showing as anybody's watching on YouTube. My coffee is hot. However, it is very chilly downstairs. We still need you to come in here, Kristen, so that way we can get you on camera. No, that's fine. I understand. You got your hellishly long day. What I want to see is if anybody has been using the hashtag. Or if it's just me. Just me so far. It's always, and I know Paul needs to go home to work on the VR stuff, but it's just always a little I got to spend all weekend with my little girl, and I love spending time with her. She is just the best. Yesterday we went to District 5. Yeah, I am a little lonely. It always gets like that after I get to hang out with my kid over the weekend, though. I do like being around people, even if I'm a grumpy Gus. And Emma's really great person, great kid. Love being around her. She is so much fun. We went to the trampoline place, District 5, and man, she just got so much life in her. We were watching Ultimate Beastmaster on Netflix, and that is too much fun to watch after going to a trampoline place. You got a link for me? Let's see what this link is. Oh. I'm so lonely. It's very cute. All right, let's see. How do you spell kerosene? Is it Kerosine? It's ENE. No, they're not bodies if they're... See a double layer there? Oh, it's just part of that mesh. Yeah, Kristen, it does seem to have become more in a side project. It's basically become the only hope I have of continuing on as a game developer. If this fails to attract any attention, then I am done. And rightly so. As if I can't make a game that anybody wants to play, there is no point in me continuing to try. It isn't enough to want something, you have to actually be good at it. Motherfucker. Yeah. It is really about getting it out there. Ready to go home? I can imagine that. I'm not really feeling today anymore either. Oh, it is almost 4. And I'm back. I don't know if anybody's still there. I had to do super secret business partnery things. Saving out the maps, I'm going to commit a widget. That way Paul can have the widget. Hey John, how you doing? I am just fighting a good fight per usual. What are you up to these days? D&O for small business, very nice. Actually, I was going to contact you not too long ago when it looked like everything was falling down around my ears to see if you needed any kind of part-time work from a schmo such as myself, but we had a little bit of a windfall. Ooh, very nice. David Chapman's the biggest in the area. Yeah, I finally got in touch with some publishers. Everybody liked the product. But the problem was they said it was too far in development for them to put their own branding on, which was frustrating because when I contacted them really early in the development, they said, come back to us when you have a finished product. So I did get some info on how I can pivot and market. And at the same time, we'd been working on a second product while trying to shop the first one. Amusingly enough, our second product is seeming to catch fire a little bit. And so we are kind of restaging our release pipeline so that way game 2 comes out first in the spring, and then we're going to use that to build on our community to then launch game 1. So it's kind of a ass backwards way of doing things, but whatever it takes. Working in VR, getting it on the Xbox One as well as the PC. And if we have enough time, we're going to try and get on the Nintendo Switch as well. So multiple platforms, multiple products, ideally multiple revenue streams. And with any luck, we will have a successful company instead of one that is always struggling to do the thing. because I'm tired of struggling to do the thing. And it looks like we're going to be heading out to GDC in the spring and in San Francisco, and then ideally PAX, which is a big expo in Boston, in April. Nice. Man, today just keeps getting better and better. I should not say that because it usually means some kind of terrible shit's gonna happen. Boop boop boo doo 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 boo doo doo boop boo doo doo. John, if you're still watching, Emma keeps bugging me that she wants to ride horses this spring. You think that's something we could work out with you guys? I don't know how much you charge. Jenny and I are just poor country folk. And she's super excited. That's what she's been talking about a bunch lately, is riding. And if you're not watching, then I'll just email you. All right. In the immortal words of Brandon Lee from The Crow, circa 1992, it can't rain all the time. Yeah, I used to dress up as Brandon Lee's The Crow in high school for Halloween, or when I was high school age. I don't think I have any pictures of that, though. Oh, no, no, no. You actually didn't miss anything bad. I'm just saying some good things have happened, and so therefore it can't rain all the time. Motherfuck. I just went to go order the HTC Vive, and it was on sale for $100 off today. And now it is no longer on sale. Ain't that the shit? Let's see if I can find it on sale anywhere else. Too many good things in one day. Can't think of anywhere else where I could possibly order. Looking at Amazon, looking at Newegg. Let's see if Best Buy's got anything sexy going on. I'll give it. Dear websites, if all of you could stop asking me for my location, that'd be fantastic. And just nothing going on for combo deals. Where else could we HTC Vive sale? Oh, frustrating. I just know that like a month after we order the Vive, it's going to drop in price by like half. I don't think they'd have a Vive at Target. No. Sadly, they do not. HTC Vive on Steam, $600. I wonder if Meyer. Could they have that? Nope, but they do have vine-ripe tomatoes. Thanks, Meyer. That's exactly what I was looking for. It's not Computer Builder Warehouse. What's the thing over in Detroit? Micro Center? Is that it? I think it's Micro Center. A little tempted to drive over there. Like tomorrow, to see what they've got for video cards. And at Kroger? That's crazy. $10.70. Come on. I don't know if it's worth the trip. Pricing doesn't really look to be any better. And if I just ordered it online, sure, I'd take it with me, but realistically, I wouldn't have it installed till Wednesday, Thursday anyway. So all I would do would waste a day driving over and back. I hate that there isn't any like decent computer shop anywhere near Lansing. Let's see if we can find. I know today's stream is not the most exciting stream anyone has ever seen. I gotta, unfortunately, every now and then, gotta do a bundles currently unavailable. What? No. 1070. I don't know if the TI is cheaper or just the 1070. TI is coming in at about $470. God, I can't believe I've never paid that much for a video card in my life. It's funny. Newegg has the HTC Vive listed as a deal on their website, but it is regular price. I see why, because it comes with a Cooler Master headset. There's nothing really going on with video cards. Woof. Okay. 1080. 1060. No. And video cards are just so overpriced right now. Demand is high though. I mean, that's good for them. Let's take a look at the 1070s and 1070 Ti's. Man, Kristen, you've still got another 5 hours to bust through tonight. How in the hell are you going to do that? I'm getting sleepy just thinking about it. Oof, I gotta do that submission to the Indie Game Mega Booth. You know, anything I can do to help. I don't want to pay this much for a video card, and even though it's not my money, I hate wasting money on a piece of technology that I know 1 year from now is going to be half the fucking price. You know, I can't think of it like that. We just have to get it in so we can develop VR in-house. We have to. It isn't a want, it's a have to. Well, this EVGA seems to be our best. Yeah, that's what we're trying to do, is get it in VR at the time of launch too. Because if we can have it on VR, standard PC, and Xbox One at the time of launch, you know, all we got to sell is about 10,000 units, and we can call it a success. Temporarily out of fucking stock. Jesus Christ. 5 more hours for Kristen. Actually, it's 5 hours and 12 minutes. All right. I gotta read these. Ooh, we get to leave it 9 instead. That wouldn't be terrible. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to fill all this shit out. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. Nice. Oh. Alright. I got a bunch of shit I gotta do. Kristen, I think you're the last one watching me. I hate to have to do this to you, but I gotta get some paperwork and some ordering done, and I guess submit these proposals to get to the GDC mega booth. So I think I'm going to peace out a little bit just because I don't like typing up stuff like that on stream. But you power through tonight, Kristen, and we'll talk about tomorrow getting you into the office sometime so you can play. How's that sound? Sound like a winner? Sounds like a winner to me, Scott. Excellent. Kristen, in case there's anybody else lurking, have a good evening. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.